doing? This is Black Shy Guy here, coming at you with another podcast. And listen, the red pill is in trouble. The red pill is in trouble, I'm telling you. And listen, there's a lot of debates going on if the red pill is going to last any longer. And I don't know if it is, because another one just bit the dust. But as always, he's not completely canceled. He's down right now, but he's gonna rise up once again. Everybody in social media never goes down for good unless you did something crazy like child molestation or try to meet an underage individual for a date. That's the only time people go down. But before we dive into that episode where MLD and Angelina Knight, I'm telling you, put MLD to rest. Let me take a sip of this coffee. You see my Stranger Things coffee cup? I love Stranger Things. I don't dislike MLD. I don't dislike MLD. He's a pretty interesting fellow, but the way he took an L here was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. MLD, you got to work on it. And when you take a look at what Destiny said about him when he went into a show the following day and he said, yeah, I caught a fat or whatever, he ain't had that type of energy when he was confronting Angelina in that show. He wasn't. Not Angelina, Angela. I apologize. When he was confronting Angela Knight on Valuetainment, he did not have that energy, and we're going to dive into the discussion that they had and what transpired and what made Angela Knight confront MLD during the closing of Valuetainment's podcast. But before we dive into that conversation, make sure you get yourself something to drink while you're enjoying my podcast. And if you're not following my podcast, make sure you follow. I would really appreciate it. You can also follow me on TikTok for little snippets of my podcast. And you can also follow me on YouTube to get the live visual podcasts. And as always, this is Black Shy Guy, and I thank you for sitting at my table. Let's dive in.
Traumatized woman in my life. I don't want any history or trauma. I have dealt with those kind of fucking nutbags, and I don't ever want to deal with it, ever.
Like, Angela Knight takes advantage of that question because look what she says to him right here. And it's a perfect time to confront him because the question perfectly described the way he reacted towards Angela Knight. But let's continue.
Again, I want to deal with a normal, mentally stable, healthy woman. So,
you think you're normal? Exactly.
In what sense?
Well, do you think you have healthy habits?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Weren't you the same one who fat shamed me last week or so?
I don't know.
You think that's normal from a stranger to fat shame somebody?
I don't remember. Did I call you fat?
Oh,
Don't
okay.
do that. Don't do that. You know where you were in the chat. You knew you were in the chat.
Look at her instigating. I'm not going to lie. All right, but this is the only thing I have to say about her butting in. Can you let Angela Knight handle her own? I mean, for you to target MLD after Angela Knight has already took advantage of the question that was asked to MLD, she already has the advantage. She already has the foothold. So why try to step on the neck? Why try to step on the neck further? I understand MLD is not admitting it right now. He's not admitting it right now. But you're gonna have to. You're gonna go step on the net. Let Angela Knight do that. You're gonna make it a 2-on-1. That's not right.
Don't do that on camera.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Don't do
Don't
what?
do that,
you have a
MLD, because
strange
you
way
were
of,
in the chat with your checkmark name doing that.
What was I saying?
Listen, it's okay if you want to do those things,
Yeah.
but own up to what you do.
What was I saying?
I mean, women are apparently CEO of not taking accountability, but I mean, I guess you should change your pronouns because I'd say you're kind of in the same bracket when it comes to that.
Wow. Change your pronouns. Shots fired. I mean, MLD, you took a hit there, man. MLD, just like you said, right? Just like you said. When did I say this, etc.? Don't deny it, though, my dude. I mean, all of us know that we probably did something like that. Something like that, you know, if I went into somebody's chat and called a female kind of chubby or whatever the case may be, that's not your first time ever doing it. So you know, if you have a habit of doing something like that, then you know you did it. Just say, yeah, I probably did. I mean, and what? I find you kind of chubby. Just admit it. Just admit it. You're a man, ain't you? You're a man, ain't you? Just admit it. Just own up to it. Just own up to it, and this would not have transpired the way it ended up, all right? If you just would have admitted it. I mean, come on now, MLD. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'll get right on that.
And that's not masculine energy.
Just
masculine energy
High
owns
value
up
men. Remember, I told you
to
that.
what
Don't
they
call
say.
people horse either.
I'm just saying. I mean, women
Look at Destiny's wife chiming in. She couldn't wait to do that. She couldn't wait to do that. I'm telling you, she couldn't wait.
can't handle criticism. I took that like a champ. That's fine. I'll take that. But I think you yourself as a man should probably work on that instead of saying that I don't want to traumatize women, because it definitely shows
I
that
don't
you
want
have.
to. I don't want to traumatize women.
We don't want to traumatize men either. That's the thing. So
Okay.
that's why it's easier to go to Japan and find the konnichiwa type of girl, because they're not going to debate with you. That's the problem.
That's right. They're just
Wow.
robotic female slaves in Japan. They have no personalities.
It
They just say
shows.
konnichiwa.
Yeah, sumisane, all that shit that you like. It's evident that you're used to women who don't check you when you're being irrational.
Thanks.
This is the thing. Take note of what Angela Knight is saying right now, right? Because what transpires proves her right. He proved her right after what's about to transpire later on. You proved her right, MLD. You proved her right, and I don't want to hear that, no, I said earlier that I needed to go, etc. No, stop. You wanted to evacuate the situation. That was the main reason you wanted to go. So don't come with, oh, I wanted to evacuate this. I've been wanting to evacuate. I've been wanting to leave. No, you really wanted to leave after the situations got hectic, all right? So let's not play that game.
Way out of place.
Thanks for the whole synopsis on the 37 years of my
It
life.
shows.
You've,
Well,
you've
age
arrived
really
here
doesn't
in the
mean to
hour
a
and
lot of
half.
people. It shows. Like, you could be, my grandma's 80 years old and still drives like shit. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Wow,
so I
she's
would have
shooting
to
facts.
say, you sound like somebody who really looks down on women with the way that, I mean, you even made a whole hit piece on that. I think that's weird.
I didn't make a hit piece on her.
This guy, you should really change your pronouns, because I could see that's not your best trait to actually own up to
Wow.
what you do. And I think that's really disgusting.
Why don't you sit in your masculine energy and maybe just apologize for what you said? I think
They all piling in on him now. They all piling in on MLD. I mean, and MLD ain't got no one to tag. This is actually a Royal Rumble that has never happened before. A Royal Rumble where you got 4 tag team partners able to tag each other in against one individual who can't tag anyone in. Not even the host of Value Entertainment is jumping in. Value Entertainment is like, he's stepping back like, listen, I ain't trying to get up in this shit because MLD ain't admitting nothing. So I'm going to stay out of it, let him catch all the smoke, and then I can referee when shit cools down. This way, I don't catch the bullet. I mean, I ain't got no vest on. Listen, I ain't come in with my wetsuit.
think that that's very masculine. I think that's a great way, because I feel like, number one, in a war, everyone thinks they're right?
Yes.
So I think that right now is a great opportunity for you to show that men can be masculine and have feelings, and can also regress and think back about what they said. Maybe in the moment you said it because you got excited or whatever, and you were just in this phase of yours. But I think sitting here in front of her, you're talking about that you want this wife and this submissive person and all of this, but where's your respect towards women?
Yes.
And don't you run like an entire male
apologize to her.
empowerment thing? Like, I think that's important that people look up to you. And you know what's funny? I actually subscribed to you prior to you doing that. And I thought that was so out of pocket. And I was like, wow, like people like you, respectfully to anyone that's listening, this is why I stepped out of the red pill space, because you guys are so quick to demonize women in the West. But mind you, all of these girls have been working since we were old enough to work.
Listen, I got a lot of situations that I don't know why the red pill stands behind. Like situations that basically, if you're getting abused or getting physically abused by your partner, you should stay. Even Just Pearly thing says that stupid shit. I don't understand why. It's because, and you notice, these are people that don't have kids that are saying that, because if they had daughters that were getting physically abused, there's no way they'll be saying that to their daughter. No way. There's no way Just Pearly Things will tell her daughter, oh, he punched you in the face? He sure you get your ass? Don't worry about it. Take it, all right? Because M. Bison took it. So if M. Bison can take it, you can take it. Thug it out. Toughen it out. There's no way she would tell her daughter that. So I don't understand why the Red Pill's preaching that bullshit. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you stay in a freaking abusive relationship? It just boggles my mind why they preaching that stupid shit. Anybody rather be single than be in an abusive relationship. And a lot of times, there's people that die off of that. People who stay end up dying. So why would you tell somebody to stay in a relationship that they could possibly have a 50-50 chance of dying in that relationship? Why would you preach that? Just Pearly Things and the people from the Red Pill preaching that shit are dumbasses. I swear. Anybody who says it. And even Fresh and Fit says it sometimes, and I don't agree with them. As much as I like Fresh and Fit, that's one statement that I don't stand behind. I don't understand why they preach that dumb shit. Stay in an abusive relationship. Why? Why would you do that?
A lot of us have to retire our families. But instead of people seeing that, you guys demonize women for masculine traits when we're also working just like you. And I don't expect respect, but like there was no beef and it was so unnecessary. And I think that's accountability that some people should take, but to each their own.
Yes.
Just saying.
What are you upset that I called you fat?
This is upset?
I mean,
upset?
Clearly.
And the thing is, no, Elmer, she's not upset. She's very controlled. She's not screaming at you. She's cool-headed, and she's having she's basically approached you about a situation that for some odd reason you can't remember. All right, so she's reminding you. She's confronting you. There's nothing aggressive in the manner and the way she came at you. So I don't understand why he's saying you're upset. It's nothing wrong. Even if she is butthurt, all right? Let's call it. Let's say she is butthurt, right? She still came out very professional. She still came out, to me, very feminine. I think that's feminine right there, the way she came out. It does it have a bit of masculinity in it? Of course, because you have to be a little bit masculine when you're confronting someone.
This is addressing.
Well,
and
why
I think
don't
that's
you want to
important.
own up
Yeah,
to what
addressing.
you said, though? Why
What
are you
was it? What was it
denying?
that was
And
said?
if anything, we're kind of built the same, which is funny, dude. We're like, come on, man. You can't.
She hit it on the nose. Oh my God. I said the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. I said the same thing. Listen, MLD. Listen. MLD, I want to see you without your shirt because you don't look fit, my dude. So for you to call her overweight, because I'm gonna look her up. Because Angela Knight, to me, she's attractive. I don't see her being not attractive. She seems like a very attractive woman. So for him to call her fat boggles my mind. So when she said, me and you are built the same, it's true. Because if she's chubby, you're chubby, dude. So why would you? I don't understand. I don't understand why he would say that to her. Because look at her. I found a couple of pictures of her, right? I found her sitting down here, but I'm trying to find a full body picture of her, right? So you guys don't be like, whoa, you ain't look hard enough. All you did was find pictures of her sitting down. I mean, listen. I mean, she looks, to me, I don't care what anybody say. To me, she's an attractive woman. I don't care what anybody says. She's an attractive woman to me, okay? And for some odd reason, I can't find a full body picture of her, folks. I can't. I mean, let's see this one, all right? This one. But she's bent over. Though. I mean, I don't mean to say it like that, but she is. I mean, let's see. She is bent over. I mean, but she's attractive nonetheless. Like, she's very attractive. She's an attractive woman. So for MLD to come out and say, well, you know, you're an overweight woman, dude. So what? She looks good. She looks good. MLD, I need to see you without your shirt because, dude, you don't look fit, my dude. You don't. You don't look fit. I can see that. I can see that you don't look fit. So for you to come out to a woman and say, yo, you look chubby, you got to look in the mirror first, my dude. You got to look in the mirror first. You got to make sure you in shape before you freaking target someone else who's... And she doesn't even look like she's out of shape. She doesn't look. She looks like a thick, Asian-looking woman. And listen... I won't mind a little Angela Lee, you know. I mean, a little Angela Knight. I won't mind a little some of that. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, I won't mind a little Angela Knight. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. She looks good, and for MLD to talk about her body like that is to me is out of pocket because of the way he looks. You know what I mean? Because he don't look in shape. I'm telling you that much. You know what I mean?
Can't be sitting there acting like we're like, oh, and I'm like, dude, honestly, that's so out of pocket in so many ways.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this came out of left field, but I don't know.
Look at his eyes. He's scared.
I'm like tuned in right now. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
I didn't
let
know
him-
this was
let
happening
him
on my
own up-
show, but here we
Let him
go.
own up to what was
Here we go.
said and let him clear
So,
the room.
all
If he
good.
misinterpreted,
Ladies, hold on.
if we didn't
All right.
understand, let him
So
clear the
just,
air.
Yo, I'm not
Close the
liking.
show first.
I'm not liking her instigation though. I'm not liking. Yo, like, what are you, the referee? Because you're a badass referee. Because you're just taking one side. Because why is she instigating like that? Like, let them two get at each other. Mind your damn business. It's not even. It has nothing to do with you though. It has nothing to do with you. You're supposed to. You the host. For you to be attacking a guest. You know what's that gonna? You know what's that gonna do? That's gonna basically make every guest that appears in Valuetainment think twice, because they're gonna be like, yo, is she gonna be out of pocket with me too when I guest star because she seen something I did online? Because I ain't gonna be having that, so I'm not gonna show up on that show. You know what I mean? Yo, stay in your lane, man.
You're upset because why?
I think that, listen, criticism, sure, but be real and own up to whatever mistake you make. Because, again, you are
Okay.
leading whatever
What
group
did
you are.
I say? What is so upsetting?
Come on,
I don't get it.
Emma.
What-
Come on, MLD. Come on. She already said. She already said what you said that got her really offended. That offended her. She already said it, my dude. Now you just you're being a straight bitch right now. I'm sorry to say you're being a straight bitch right now. Straight up bitch. Because I wouldn't even have repeated it. I would have been like, oh, she mad because I called her overweight. I mean, come on, MLD. Let's not. Come on, dude. You're looking stupid right now.
Why didn't you
Is
talk
this,
to
is
me?
You don't
this
know
chick
what
supposed
you
to be
do?
attractive?
Why
You
didn't
do all
you-
this content and you comment all these things, but you don't remember what you do. But you have all the comments to be made.
No, it's okay. I'll just endure this like I should in an abusive relationship.
Wow. Called you out. And you be telling them to stay in the abusive relationship, MLD. So, what's about to transpire? Why didn't you stick around? Be telling them to stick around, I'm just saying.
Okay, so MLD, what do you recall of this?
I'm still waiting for that. Like, I don't get it. What was said that made you so upset?
This is
Oh
this
my
is the problem. So if we reverse the roles, if a woman addressed this, you're
Sorry,
like you're
just
being
not
emotional.
gonna answer the question.
There is nothing. I've
Why
said
don't
it like
you
5
answer the
times.
question?
I'm asking the question. Well, why are you so mad?
This is
She's
mad.
already said it.
Because
What do you,
what?
Fine.
what do you,
She
did.
he
She's
said,
already
you're saying that he
explained it.
called you fat and you're addressing
To
it.
just take accountability for it. Like, oh my
Okay.
bad, I was probably
Because
just
he's
slurring
talking
on
about
Hennessy.
women that they have to do X, Y, and Z and all this what they have to do,
Yeah.
and you shouldn't, treat women badly because they have to submit to you. And in Tokyo or whatever, they're so feminine and this and that. But it's here, you come here, and when there's women are making valid points and there are respectable women, you come in the chat and you fat shame or you go and make pieces about people or whatever it is that you want to do. At the end of the day, all that's being said is that, listen, if you're gonna do those things, own up to it and then make your point about it. If you're gonna do these things and you're not gonna own up to it, and then what's the point? You're just what, bullying people?
What's up with, like, there's no integrity in what you stand on. Like, nowadays, like, you're running a space where men stand on principles and honor, but, like, you see someone's face and you completely dismiss the
MLD is he's getting hit like the way Apollo was hitting Rocky. And Mitch is in the corner like, throw the towel. Throw the damn towel!
fact that was disgusting. Like, disgusting. We're not in a Call of Duty lobby. Like, I don't know you. It wasn't like I've said something to you. I said anything to you. I've stepped out of the combative space of the red pill stuff because of guys like you. And you prove my point to it. It's like, I don't know you. You don't have to do that, and that's fine. It's fine if I said, like, you're not my preference. I've never attacked you before.
Right.
But
I'm
again,
still waiting for what made you upset.
it's okay. Right now, we're going to call you the delusional girl.
All right.
Yo, MLD, you a joke, my dude. I'm losing so much respect for you right now. Like, why are you still saying the same damn question, dude? She already told you, and she also explained what she's addressing you about. So why are you continuously asking the same question, my dude? You're looking stupid right now, my dude. You're way more smarter than that, dude. You're way more smarter than that. We've seen your intellectual conversations. We've seen the level of your intellect. You're not that dumb. What you're doing now is avoiding the situation, and you're trying to cover up the whole idea of you knowing exactly what you did that time. You fat-shamed her. So come on, stop. Stop the games, MLD.
How about I just?
And we can just stick
you want
to
to just
that.
leave because this is retarded.
No, I will.
Why would
let's-
you leave?
You're
though?
upset
Why
because
would you leave?
let's-
Look,
you
he running, the
literally
man running.
You're an example.
Can
for
somebody
men.
tell me what I
You're an
said that everybody's so
example for
upset
men
about that I'm
that
still
you
waiting
make
on?
content
what was the
for.
example that just
Okay,
to be clear?
I'll do the three. Was it three? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was. Is this chick supposed to be attractive? 1, 2. She's 40 pounds too heavy.
Yep.
XYZ. Something about weight. I wouldn't listen to her. Like, you just went on a rant. It was.
Is this chick supposed to be attractive? Yes, she's attractive. This chick is 40 pounds overweight. So what? She's still attractive. Number 3, that time, whatever she was saying, obviously a lot of people were saying she was making valid points. So yes, she was making valid points. So you was correct. And about you were 2 out of 3. But 2 out of 3 in her part is a positive because she's attractive. She's overweight, but so what? She has weight in the right places. I mean, clearly Angela Knight is attractive. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if a high-value man says that she's not attractive. To me, she's attractive. And MLD, if she's fat, then you fat, my dude. I mean, you got no right calling anybody fat, MLD. No right whatsoever. No right. I seen when you was younger, you was in way better shape. But now, dude, there's no excuse. You could have stayed in shape. Look at me. I think I'm your age, and I stay in shape. So there's no excuse for you.
It's like,
How do you know that that was him, though?
Because it was his name with the check mark in the chat.
Do you recall doing that?
I guess so. So
Okay,
you're
so
mad.
now you
You're mad because I said you're
But you
40
see-
pounds overweight. I'm on every chat. I'm in Fresh and Fit. You know how it is when you're a streamer. You're in all these chats. I did like 6 shows in the last 6 days.
So just say sorry.
So just own
No, no,
up
no,
to being
wait,
a
I
piece of
don't-
shit.
Well, no. So I'm not. So first of all, I'm not a piece of shit.
You don't
So
think
don't
that's
talk to
piece
me
of
like
shit
that.
behavior?
Okay, don't talk to me like that. All right.
see you're
Secondly,
upset.
all right, I said what I said. I do think maybe you were 40 pounds overweight.
sure.
So what's wrong with that?
We can match each other's energy.
What?
All I had to say was you.
If there's nothing wrong with that, why mention it? That doesn't make any sense. If there's nothing wrong with her being 40 pounds overweight, then why even mention it? That doesn't make... And MLD, you lost like 45 points.
You need to, like, own up to your shit because it's weird that you
I
would
just
face
did.
me. Yeah, after, like, pulling teeth. Are you good?
No, after you talking over me and freaking
This was
trauma
all-
dumping
Did I say
live
that?
on
I
the
don't know what I said.
show.
See what I
you,
said?
you
I don't
pick
know when
these
you know what I said.
words and like you throw them on people. But if I acted the way you act, you would demonize me. If I literally attacked you the way you attacked me, if I said the things that's disrespectful. If another man said the shit that you said to me, oh, that's fighting words. But yet a woman says it to you, oh, she's being dramatic, she's masculine, she's emotional. But
I didn't call you any of those
where's
things.
the vein coming out of my neck that I'm so triggered right now that, oh, she's mad? I think it's disgusting that you act the way. It's so like, unattractive and not manly, but yet you sit here and
true,
shame
MLD.
women. Oh, I can't wait to go back to Japan. I just think there again, you're leading a bunch of cows to follow you, and you're like, yeah, this is how men should act. That's not how men in my family and in my life act, and it's so unattractive that you think that's normal. So you are part of the problem in the West, is what I'm basically saying.
Wow.
Okay.
So let's try to put a silver lining on this thing. This came out.
Fucking Christ.
How should he have acted, in your opinion?
We walked in the green room. All you had to do was say, hey, no hard feelings. I was just on the little juice a little bit. I was tripping. My bad. I would have been like, all right, bro. Like, all fair is word. That's fine. I would have dropped it. But the fact that you walk in the room, you don't address it, you sit here, it's like awkward. And I'm like, this is how, again, people like you want women to submit to this garbage nonsense. And then you're, well, women are not submissive. Why would I submit to that type of activity? I mean, again, this is showbiz.
She's right. I'm sorry. She's right. Angela Knight is killing it right now. Why would she submit to a punk ass dude who's, when he's in front of a woman, can't admit what he did? He can't admit what he did. So why would she submit to a bitch ass dude? Like, why would she do that? Why would she follow the trend and the message that he's preaching when he can't even confront a woman about what she's addressing him about? He can't confront her. He's denying everything.
That's fine.
You're totally entitled to that. I'll give you,
I didn't even know who she is.
Oh,
when I was
stop.
in the room.
That's the whole point.
Oh my God.
Stop, MLD. It's MLD, dude.
You are meant for the camera, my friend. You are something else. You don't know.
This chick is getting me mad too. She's getting me mad too. She look good as hell, but she getting me mad too. Yo, you are just making it worse for any guest to appear later in the future in Valuetainment, because there's no way you should be attacking the guests. You should have the guests have an argument within among each other. For you to be part of that, and for you to be instigating, for you to be throwing wood in the fire, that's completely wrong, man. You have to be mutual, because they're a guest appearing on the show. You have to be mutual, or at least just stay back. Let them have at each other. But you clearly are picking a side and instigating the whole situation. You are wrong. I'm not going to lie. You're wrong, though. I understand what you're saying about homegirl, and I understand what you're basically trying to stand on, because you have a ground to stand on. But that's for her to defend, not you. It didn't happen to you.
You know who she was when you were in the chat?
No.
No.
In the
it's
camera,
fine.
in the back room.
No, it's okay.
All right, well, how about this?
Oh my God.
Was there anything you would like to take back or apologize? Whatever you want.
No, not after
Okay.
being treated like that. Absolutely not. I'm not gonna be talked down to by like some child that has no decency to communicate with me in a respectful manner.
It starts with you. What
Okay.
man leads a relationship like that? You don't even
She's
have to
not
lead
talking
a
down,
general
though.
space.
You guys are better than me. You win. Cool. Next question, please.
Amazing.
Anyway,
She's not talking down to you. She's
you guys
addressing
good?
what was
confronting
said.
you.
Amazing.
You guys good? All right. I had like 3 more topics to get to, but I'm sitting in the middle of this like, holy shit. Anyway, I hope you guys, at least after the show, can hug it out. I don't know if that's possible.
I got a
Maybe
hard out
mud
at 6. I
wrestle.
told you.
Okay, we got to get going. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this last segment. This came out of nowhere. This is live TV, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't expect that happening. But I hope you guys genuinely can figure this out after the show. No hard feelings. I understand where you're at. Natalia, final super chats. Let's get some winners,
You
and
wanna
we'll go to
read
the happy ending, and we got to wrap up for today.
Okay, so I will go through. Let's see where to start. I'll start with the one on my
Oh
screen
my
right here.
God.
Being Cheeks, I never subbed
We're gonna
to Angela or MLD, but Angela got my
bypass
vote
all this
for the roast.
stupid
Typical red
super
pill
chat.
guys never
We're
take
gonna
accountability
go
for the
when
same way
MLD
OnlyFans girls in their future.
Evacuated.
Then
all
we
right?
have this
We're gonna
one,
go.
Being Cheeks.
Basically, MLD, you know what? We're just going to stop it right there. MLD evacuated after a while. He evacuated the whole show, right? So, obviously, he evacuated much quicker because of what happened. So, he can't deny that. You left quicker because of what transpired between you and Angela. I mean, it is what it is, MLD, but you were completely out of pocket. In the way, and I'm going to say, you weren't out of pocket when you called overweight, because that's your opinion. You're entitled to it. You were out of pocket by not addressing what she addressed you about, by you trying to basically deny everything and then later on be like, yeah, I said it. That doesn't count, man. You get no points now because you admitted it after they were pulling teeth and finally got you to confess that, yeah, I was in the chat or whatever the case may be. So to me, you were out of pocket in the way you handled that situation. You just should have said, I admit it. Yeah, that was me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, I called you fat. I'm not into big women's, and the way you look, I'm not attracted to you. And simple as that, despite the fact that you're overweight yourself. But that's neither here nor there. But that's the problem I have with you. The way you handled the whole thing and the way you evacuated. Like, even if you had a meeting to go to in the end of the show, me, as a man, you know what I would have done? I would have been like, I can't leave right now. It's going to look mad wrong in my part. I got to toughen it out. I got to stay until he closes it out. Because if I leave right now, I'm going to look like a bitch. A man with logical sense would have thought that. But you quickly evacuated. You act like that show wouldn't have waited for you. Whatever show you was appearing on or whatever the case may be, it's a podcast. They can be 20 minutes late or whatever. So stop. Stop with the fact that I had to leave. No, you look wrong. You look like a bitch running away from an argument. The fact that you say you're masculine, you didn't show your masculine skills at that point in time. And you lost so many points from so many people. I'm not going to lie. I just can't see you as a masculine dude after this. I just can't. I just can't see you as a masculine dude whatsoever. Not after this. I mean, maybe my audience will. Maybe my audience will see you as a masculine dude. But me, I won't. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And the people that follow my podcast, make sure you go look at the live preview of this podcast so you can also leave your comments about the whole situation. And make sure you follow me on TikTok. This is Black Shy Guy, basically letting you know that the red pill took another hit and may be on its way down even further. And as always, thank you for sitting on my table. I'm out of here. Peace.
Arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of suicidal maniac.